Girls take a look at me and they probably don't trust me. Everything I say to them, they probably think that I say this to another 10 million girls out there. Like sometimes when I'm serious about this girl, I'm talking to her on the phone and I told her that it's time for me to sleep. She say, oh yeah, don't lie, probably going to call Alice, Jane, Mary, blah, 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 blah. That kind of thing, it gets irritating after a while when you have to try to convince them again and again that, I'm not that kind of guy.
Good-looking people tend to be seen as insincere flirts. This manhunt contestants have the same challenge of convincing girls that they are one-woman men.
She will always say that I'm a flirter. Correct. Because, if you were to join this kind of contest, you will actually interact with different models, female models also. If you were to go out and have other assignments, you interact with this and that. Because previously I was from a school pageant, so the school pageant you always partner with a female, and then you have to do those hugging and stuff. She will feel uncomfortable, but ultimately I think it's a trust between the both of us.
Do you think that having good looks actually makes it harder for you to look for a girlfriend?
Yeah, I guess, because girls might think that we might not be faithful to them, but in true fact, we are both very faithful men.
Andrew Chow from dating agency Table for Six says it takes a confident person to date a stunner.
To be able to ask someone out who is very attractive, you think twice because you realize that you're not a 10 and this person may be a 10. So if you think you're a 7 out of 10 and you're dating a 10 out of 10, it takes a person with a very big heart to be able to ask the person out.
Probably is quite stressful because you always have this fear that maybe the good-looking person will want to find somebody on his or her own level also. So you'll always be a bit paranoid, like, oh, that girl's prettier than me. What if my boyfriend's looking at her, something like that.
If they actually go out and find someone, it'll be easier. But if they just stand there and wait for someone to find them, then it'll be difficult. Because other people may think that they are out for looks.
If I would go out with someone say a Armani model or something, it's like obviously for me it will feel like, okay, everybody's just looking at him. It's and you just feel, you have to build up your self-esteem, I guess, because you feel like you're not as good looking as he is. And then with everybody staring at you, and then you're probably having these thoughts like, okay, what's she doing with that guy? What's that guy doing with her? Those kind of thoughts, yeah.
28-year-old beauty queen Janisha Law has been single for more than a year.
Yes, I do encounter that. I do encounter sometimes that guys will be either intimidated, or they will think that I'm already taken, or they think that, too high up there, can't approach her. Well, so that is the downside. But in actual fact, it's not the case.
Do you think that, having good looks is going to make your partner feel insecure?
To a certain extent, yeah. But from my observation, most of my friends who are good looking, after they got into a relationship, they tend to be sloppy. They don't dress up when they go out, and that's what I observe. And then slowly everything will mesh together. Because let's say for the guy is better looking one, and then dress down, everything becomes sloppy, and then slowly they'll mesh each other.
Sometimes the other party might feel inferior, but it's all about the man, how the man will feel the woman special at the end of the day.
It does make them feel insecure, and it's also my job to make them feel secure and make them feel good when they are next to me. So I have to I don't really have to go all out to assure them, oh no, you're really beautiful, blah blah blah. But I think that the way I handle her, the way I handle situations, and the way I love her will tell her how much she means to me.
On the flip side, good-looking girls seems to be ignoring the hunks and choosing the average man. We explore why up next.